Hi, today I want to talk about violence. I got married at a very tender age, and at that time, my husband was very loving. He was very sweet. He was 10 years older than me. And one time, I remember when his sibling beat a woman, he was very shocked. He said, "Who, me? How can someone hit a woman?" But one day, I remember we had a confrontation, not very rough, but I was advising him. I was telling him not to do something, and he pulled me by the hair on the road all the way to the house, and he beat me up. It's not easy to open up on this. I have been beaten for so many years, but I was so shocked. I had never seen my parents being beaten. So I had never seen my father beat my mother. My brothers are not rough. So I was very shocked, and I'm a feminist. I believe women should not be beaten. And I didn't insult him. I have never insulted him up to date, even after he has beaten me. But I was very shocked. I wanted to advise you that, you know what? When he decides to beat you, he will beat you. When she decides to beat you, she will beat you. But there's nothing you can do to stop it. But you know, it's a vicious cycle. Once he's done beating you, he becomes so sweet. For those ones who have done sociology of the family like I have done, it detects that violent men are sweet. The minute they beat you and the minute they are done, they become so sweet. They don't look like the same person. They'll go to the kitchen. My husband will go to the kitchen. He'll start cooking for me. When I wake up in the morning, he's on his knees begging for forgiveness. But you see, a line had been crossed. And I've grown up in a family whereby I'm encouraged. Girls are encouraged more than boys. I believe that a girl and a boy, there's no much difference. If I've wronged you, please, don't hit me. Just correct me. I'm not a child. So he beat me up like, I think 5 times. I tried to leave. My parents kept telling me to stay on and just to forgive him. But at one day, I just decided, you know what? I cannot do this. And I woke up and I packed and I left. It is not easy. It is not easy. I have helped people leave. It is not because I want them to be single like me. No. I don't like seeing a woman being beaten. It really hurts me. It really breaks my heart when a woman is beaten, when a man is beaten. I believe you can sit down, a man can tell a woman, please, this is wrong. And if a woman maybe talks loud or talks rudely, then a man can even call the uncles and aunties. There's no need of beating someone like a child. It is very wrong, and I still condemn it. And anytime I hear someone has been beaten, I am there in the front line, complaining, saying it is very wrong, assisting. But if you want to go back and be beaten, too bad. Unfortunately, people have died out of being beaten, and people have lost their lives. People have become paralyzed because of being beaten. If you're in a violent marriage, please, 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 I beg you, just look at what you have to do as a woman. Plan. You have to have a plan B. We've talked about this before. You just have to leave. You don't have a choice. You're being beaten. You can die. So please, 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 plan. Plan on how to leave. I left. I had done a very big wedding of 600 people. And I left. I left 5 years later. And I'm out. And I've been out for over 10 years. And God has blessed me. When you leave someone because he has spoiled the marriage, God will bless you. It was not your doing. It was his doing. So don't fear. Don't fear to leave someone because the community, the society. I remember making a decision. I didn't even consult my parents. I told my parents, I have made this mistake. Let me correct it. And I corrected it. Maybe society pushes us to stay on. Embarrassment for the family. Oh, we did a big wedding. People will see this. But my dears, let me tell you, you have to make the decision for you and your children. You don't want your children to be in a home where they are harassed and beaten, where they are scared. My children were scared. Anytime that man would come into the house, my children were scared. I got a panic attack, in panic that the man has come to beat me again. Because as I had said, I have never seen my father hitting my mother. I had never been in a violent home. So please don't do that to your children. Don't stay on. Don't stay on because you're embarrassed. And reach out to other women. We can assist. Thank you.